Welcome, young ones, to Nanny Town. You stand here, amidst our Maroon community, a testament to our resistance and strength. I am Esiaba, an elder in these parts. Sit with me under this ancient cotton tree, and let me take you through the journey of our people and others who resisted the expanding state powers between 1450 and 1750. You see, state expansion and centralization across the world led to upheavals. Powers like the Spanish and English empires sought to extend their control, not just here in Jamaica, but globally. This expansion wasn't just territorial, it was a conquest of peoples, cultures, and economies. Yet, in every corner of the world, like the wind that cannot be tamed, resistance stirred. In our own experience, the Maroons, escaped slaves like myself, we established communities hidden in these mountains. We weren't just fleeing, we were asserting our freedom, our right to live away from the shackles of slavery and colonial rule. Our resistance was a daily act, in the way we farmed our lands, in the way we kept our African traditions alive, and yes, in our armed conflicts against those who sought to re-enslave us. Our story mirrors others across the Americas. In the North, slave resistance took different forms. Some, like the establishment of Maroon societies in the Caribbean and Brazil, mirrored our own. In North America, it was often quieter, more subtle, but no less significant. But let's not forget other global resistances. The Pueblo people in the southwest of what is now the United States rose against Spanish colonial rule in what you know as the Pueblo Revolts. Their resistance was a powerful statement against religious and cultural oppression. Across the ocean in France, the Fronde Rebellion emerged, not from slaves, but from nobles and commoners alike, united against the increasing power of the monarchy. They too sought to preserve their rights and autonomy. In Russia, the Cossacks, fierce and proud warriors, led by Pugachev, rebelled against the centralizing efforts of the Russian Empire. Their revolt was a cry for freedom, for recognition of their way of life. In the vast lands of India, the Maratha warriors challenged the mighty Mughal Empire. They fought not just for territory, but for the preservation of their culture and Hindu way of life against the centralizing Islamic Empire. And let us not forget Ananzinga, the warrior queen of Ndongo and Matamba in Africa. She defied the Portuguese, skillfully navigating politics and warfare to keep her people free and sovereign. Each of these resistances, including our own, shares a common thread: the challenge against state expansion and centralization. Our struggles were against empires and monarchies that sought to impose their will, often violently, on diverse groups of people. In each case, the resistance was not just a military one, it was cultural, social, and political. We resisted not just with weapons, but with our beliefs, our customs, and our unwavering spirit. We, the Maroons, the Pueblos, the Cossacks, the Marathas, we all fought to preserve our identities in the face of overpowering state machinery. So, my young friends, as you walk through Nanny Town, remember this. The history of the world is not just a story of empires and states. It's a story of resistance, of people like us, who, in the face of overwhelming power, chose to stand for something greater: our freedom, our dignity, and our right to live as we choose. Carry these stories with you. Let them remind you of the resilience of the human spirit, the power of unity, and the enduring struggle for freedom and self-determination. This, my young ones, is the essence of the world's history, the heart of our story here in Nanny Town.